pedigree, and you say you've already bred off of her father on another hen, and he's already proved to produce the same good qualities on a different hen, then I would run her back to her father. Because I'm gonna try at that point. I'm gonna try and keep that bird's blood in the smallest circle possible, and I'm gonna try to breed. I'm gonna try and make families within the family. I'm gonna try to create lines within the family, and then when I need birds to cross back on each other, I don't like going out looking for a bird, so I just cross birds within the family, and it makes those high vigor birds that I need.
Got it.
One of the things that I noticed that on my heavy inbred birds, those are not the hottest birds in my stud. Actually, those are the most stable birds, is because they're genetically clean. It's when I take those birds and cross them to birds within the same family, then all of a sudden they get hot, but not when you bring them back onto their own blood.
You know Barusas, right?
Yeah.
It looks like you know Barusas.
Well, we the fibers.
Okay, well, you know, from what I learned, and not that I know anything about roosters, but one of my friends does, and that's what it is. When you got a pure-blooded rooster, you always, if you can keep it pure, but the best ones are when you cross off with something out. Now that you got a fighter after that.
Yeah.
¿Sí me entiendes?
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't want to fight a full-blooded, line of whatever it is. You always, you always cross it off with something. And then those right there are your fighters right there. For whatever the reason is. I mean, that's how this goes.
So that's why they say a bird might not be a good spinner, but he might be a real good producer, right?
Most of those 3/4 birds, for instance, the 3/4 100 hen that I had, picked her right out of Higgins' kit, was a shit for a spinner.
Oh no?
Nope.
But she had the gene, right?
She kidded nice, and she rode about maybe 15 feet at the most, and she wasn't the fastest bird, but she had that look of those 3259 birds. I selected her, and that's the bird that's behind, that's 806's mother. Now 806 was a fantastic bird, but 806's father, her father's father was a champion. That was the bird that was off the old IRA 605 hen, the 87 hen, the only hen that Higgins ever bought from Reed. And that hen produced all kinds of high velocity birds. Abel Alvara's 625 cock that he talks about all the time. 605 hen was a full sister to 625. Yeah, those were high velocity birds.
One day, 28, 26, straight sons of a black man that I got from Higgins. Well, I had a baby from him. This bird wasn't even a deep blower. He was just. But what I liked about him is that he looked just like that bird. And, and there's no bird that came out, the rich coloredness that he has, a little red, beard, white flat, or whatever. But he was that shit, follow kid, follow the kid. And one day he decided to use it just because he looked so much like the father, and he would throw some fucking deep back spinners.
The son produced just as good as the father.
Yeah, but he wouldn't do it, but he carried it in it. But he was what you call it, just a flip. But I use them because other little things.
806's father. 806's father was 217, a black mixed wing cock. We called him the herd-eyed cock. So I flew him in a competition fly, and it was windy, and he spun, he hit the wire, and hurt his eye. Oh. Well, the nestmate was 218. She was the typiest bird, red center tail hen, the typiest bird out of the whole mating. But she never come into the spin. I flew her for 2 years, she never come into the spin. I ended up stocking her and breeding off her. She turned out to be the best producer out of that whole mating. I had them mating together 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had double out 55 mated to 171 for 2 years. And I had like 6 of them stocked. And they all produced roll, but she turned out to be the best producer, and she never came into the hall.